Alright, I'm back with part 2 to that, I don't know what to call it, the other Hunger Games I was doing, and 5 people left. Sorry guys, I'm getting over a cold, and yeah, I have a little cough. So, I'm just gonna throw out some of the stuff that I really don't need. Alright, there. Sponsors have refilled the chest. No matter how many times I see that, still makes me excited for some reason. Alright. So, boats are actually really good in this map. Because, you can just drive off in your little boat. And, I don't know. That's why I'm getting all these boats. And iron armor. I think I'm gonna go throw that in the ocean. Sorry guys, for some reason, just coughing a lot the past few seconds. So a minute, I don't know. Also, it looks like I'm doing pretty good on food. It's not really Hunger Games for me right now. It's more of a, survive games. Well, that's why it's called the survival games. It's more, survival games-ish, and I don't know, Minecraft, because you're surviving and not starving. Anyway, never mind that. Man, I should have crafted arrows at spawn. I need bowls. Basically, and what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm gonna try and get the important loot. And leave behind a lot of the stuff that I really don't need. And here's a good strategy for looking in chests when you're in an enclosed area. You keep your back always facing towards the entrance, because if that's the only entrance, then they can't sneak up on me unless they hack through a wall. I mean, that's really it. And then after you look in at every chest, you just check behind you. Look in the next one. And at this point, I'm not too worried about giving them stone swords. I mean, not in a chest. Like, I'm not gonna just throw them on the ground, but, yeah, I really shouldn't. I don't know if I should throw this stuff out right there. But I don't need a lot of those feathers. Not really. A lot of boats are good in this map, as I've said before. Or they need carrots. I don't know. I'm just not keeping a whole lot at this point because I don't need a whole lot. Because, I mean, when you have full iron diamond sword, then, I mean, you don't really, besides arrows are always good, but you don't really need a lot of stuff. So, I hang on to a bunch of stuff. Also, I try and keep a relatively organized inventory because, I don't know, sometimes it bothers me when their inventory's a mess and then they don't pick up the stuff that they need. But, yeah, wow, things are looking good for me right now. And there's potentially another 13 minutes in this Hunger Games before it forces a deathmatch. But I think that it's very likely that we're going to kill enough people before then. So, yeah, I mean, I see someone? No, I didn't. Oh, well, sorry. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Besides, I don't need raw fish. I don't know why I didn't throw those out first. And I picked them up through a wall. Good. Okay. You know, at this point, I really just wonder what other people have, and if they have stuff that's better than mine. At this point, they probably won't have stuff that's too much, thought I was getting hit there. At this point, they probably won't have stuff that's better, just equally as good. But anyone's a potential threat. in Hunger Games because I don't know, so many times I think for sure that I'm gonna win, and then I get surprised by someone who outdoes me in skill. That's really how you guys should focus on Hunger Games. Most people think, no, you just need the best stuff. But, no, stuff does, armor and weapons, that really does affect a game. Because it can help a lot of people win, who might not normally win. But honestly, if you guys just work on your skill, then you should be able to win a lot of the Hunger Games that you play. Not saying that if you don't, then you're bad or anything, but alright. Anyway, I'm gonna put some of my boats to use and actually go over there. But going in that one direction to that broken down house actually did me some good, because I got a few kills in there. But, you know, I'm good doing this too. I just wish that mobs would spawn in this, because I know that over on Ichibob's channel, we've done some classic Hunger Games, and that'll put it back to how Hunger Games was when it first was released. And there were a lot of animals for you to get XP. Not so much anymore. Enchanting's really a rare thing in MCSG nowadays. Alright. It's nice that you can get boats back most of the time now too, by punching them. Can you imagine that? You just go down to the docks, and there's this guy like punching his boat. It's like, just punching it, and then it just like explodes into a tinier, smaller form, and then he just puts it in his pocket and walks away like nothing happened. That'd be weird. Alright. I have a lot of arrows. Wow. Huh. If I could enchant one thing right now, I would enchant my bow, because I have so many arrows that it would honestly be more useful, especially since people like to run away in water. Half the people I encounter in Hunger Games, when they have low health, they're just gonna run. And, I mean, there's not too much of a problem with running, it's just jumping in water that annoys me. It's not that, it's a good strat to get away, I guess, but I don't know. Like, a tip that I have is, when you run away in Hunger Games, run to a place that you know will give you an advantage. Example, a ladder, or if it were me in this map, I could run to the parkour building, where I knew I could do the parkour maybe quickly and get up in time. I don't know, just some place to give you an advantage. Alright. Really not finding anyone, but chests will refill at noon, so. Yeah, and too many items. You can actually check the clock by looking at the item, and it'll actually work, but close that out for now. I don't consider it cheating or anything, just because it's, I don't know. You should always be able to tell time, and some people have a limited frame rate, so they can't even see the sun. Alright. Also, the reason I'm going into reverse F5 mode so much is because then I can see behind me and be aware of what's behind me too as I walk forwards. Because in Hunger Games, I don't know, you can really get snuck up on if you don't keep looking behind. Yeah. Alright. Has anyone got this chest since it's been refilled? They have. Meaning that someone's been here. So, I don't know. I wonder if anyone's got that house that I battled a few people by.